Since the beginning of time, we, human, always try to reach and do the impossible. One of these impossible things is to reach the top of Mount Everest. Many people succeeded the climb by using the southern route situated in Nepal. But before reaching the top, they'll need to pass by many key points such as camps and famous landmarks. And they will also encounter many Nepalians that was an interesting country and culture.
Nepal is a country situated between China, India, and Pakistan.
In Nepal, there's about 122 languages divided over 11 million people. The two most speak is Nepali and Maithili, while the least speak is Sanskrit. Also, the form of government is a parliamentary republic, which is the same system than in France and Italy.
Didn't found great information about who makes up the Nepal population, but all the source we read said different things of the other one. There is no information because archaeology is very hard in Nepal. This is because the Nepalese population is very superstitious and they believe in cures thrown by ancient Nepalese emperor. So if we want to unearth imperial tomb, we need authorization, but the government can't give them because it will spread the bad luck on the country.
A lot of natural resources in Nepal, like the wood, the farming, and the hydroelectric. Those three economic activities are the most valuable in Nepal. They represent 50% of the profit. The biggest legend in Nepali is that it has a big monkey on the Mount Everest. The local people name him the Yeti. They say that the Yeti is the worst thing that you can see in Nepal.
The two principal religions of Nepal are Hinduism, which is practiced by 82% of the population, and Buddhism, which is 9% of the population.
In 250, a terrible earthquake hit the Nepal. My mate Xavier will talk about it.
Yes, in 2015, the earthquake killed over 8,964 persons and injured 22,000 people. The disaster also triggered an avalanche and made even more damage and killed 21 more people. It was the deadliest day on the Everest history. The half of the Nepalese population were homeless and a lot of children were orphaned.
If you happen to go to Nepal, you'll probably land in the big town of Kathmandu. We recommend passing through the small village of Namche and Kumjung if you ever want to go to Mount Everest.
At 500 feet, the Everest climber reached the base camp. It's the first step of the long way to the peak. At the base camp, the climber can prepare the gear, the food, the oxygen, and the clothes. The climber needs the perfect organization because even a minor error can be lethal for all the group. They need to check all the gear.
At 19,500 feet, the climber reached at the Camp 1. Here, they can sleep and eat on the safe zone. In addition, they can prepare their equipment for the rest of the trail, but before they arrive to Camp 2, the explorer need to climb an impressive ice fall of 11 meters high.
After rest in Camp 2, our climber need to pass the Nupsits and the Lotsis. Those two spots are the hottest spot on the mountain because the ice and the snow reflect the sunrise in those spots. It's very dangerous because they can fainting and make insulation, so they need to be careful.
Between the second camp and the third camp, the climber need to pass the ultimate challenge. They need to pass the Host Face. It's a very high blue ice fall. The climber need to climb with rope and ice axe. This is very difficult.
When the climber arrive at Camp 3, they're at 23,625 feet, or 7,200 meters. There's only 1,648 meters left to climb before reaching the top.
In conclusion, the Nepal is a very unique country for both the culture and the territory itself. In addition, the Mount Everest is a challenge for a climber in search of thrilling sensation and beautiful scenery.
good.